you for allowing me into your space. My name is Nalini and welcome to Spice Club. It is January 2021 and we at Quabbin Harvest have launched a new program, a monthly subscription to spices from around the world. Each month we will bring you a new spice. We'll travel someplace new through food, through the spices, and you will be transported out of your kitchen. So in these times when actual travel is difficult, let's bring the world to us, one dish at a time. This month's experience takes us to my homeland of Guyana, which is the basis for this Caribbean curry. So let's create some memories. Let's cook with intention. So go gather your ingredients. I'll wait. And come back and we'll start the process of making this wonderful Caribbean curry. Thank you. So here we have our ingredients. We have 3 pounds of chicken, a pound of potatoes, one onion. We have 4 garlics, 1 teaspoon of ginger, 2 teaspoons of tomato paste, 2 teaspoons of salt. We have 6 tablespoons of your spice mixture that came in your packet, our oil, and we have cilantro for garnish. I'll be garnishing with the leaves, but the bottom part of it I will use directly in the dish itself. And I will be using this electric wok to prepare the chicken curry. You can use a saucepan. You can use any heavy bottom pan that you have. But I will be using this. Okay, so let's begin. We have 4 tablespoons of oil. Any oil that can tolerate high heat. I am using grapeseed oil. Into that, we'll put the onion and let it cook for approximately 2 minutes or so. So grab a cup of water while this is cooking because we will need it at some point when we start adding the spices to it, because we don't want the spices to burn. So after these become translucent, we can add our garlic and ginger to it and let that cook for a couple more minutes until the rawness from the garlic dissipates. So this looks like it's at the stage where you can add the garlic and ginger. So go ahead and do that. Curries and stews and such are really forgiving. I mean, there's no precise method or any one method that will work. If you ask any cook that makes curry, everybody will have their own recipe and their own way of doing it. And there's no right and wrong way of doing it. So I can smell that garlic right now, but it still smells raw. So we will continue to cook that for a little while longer. Once that raw smell is gone, we'll add the tomato paste and the spices to this. So here we go. Add your tomato paste and let that cook for just a couple of seconds, not too long. And then add all of those spices. 6 tablespoons of your curry masala mix. And you could see it is very dry at this point, and we don't want it to burn. So we'll add a little bit of that water, about 2 tablespoons, and let it cook. We need this to cook for about 5 minutes. So we'll let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back to it and add our meats and potatoes and such. So I hope you're enjoying that beautiful smell in your kitchen right now, and pretty soon you'll be able to put this amazing dish on your table. If you'd like, you could prepare some rice on the side, or I'm not sure, tortillas would go good with it, but usually it's roti and chapatis and rice, basically. If you take a look at this, and you could see it looks like the oil has gotten into it, and it has browned a bit, and it's pulling away from the pan, and it's starting to catch a little on the bottom. So at this point, we want to add our meats and our potatoes to it. So go ahead and dump all of that chicken that you've cut to bite-sized pieces before, and the potatoes. Add your salt and turn well so that all the pieces of the chicken and the potatoes gets coated and they start to have this yellow color to them. So it looks like this is well coated. That was the hard part, guys. At this point, what you want to do is turn your heat down to medium and cover it and walk away for about 15 minutes. Okay, so while that's cooking, let's talk about the vegan option. The ingredients for the vegan version would be chickpeas, cauliflower, if you'd like some other kind of hearty vegetables. Usually I use green beans. That actually adds a really nice flavor to it. You would, at the point where we put the meat and potatoes in, you would put only the potatoes in and let it cook until it's al dente. And then you would add all of the other vegetables to it, such as the cauliflower, the green beans, or butternut squash, whatever you are using. So it's been 15 minutes, and we are going to check on this and turn. And I see it's getting a little brown on the bottom. So at this point, we will add our water. For this amount of meat and potatoes, approximately 2 cups of water should be enough. And 2. If you feel like you need a curry that has more liquid, that has more, it's a lot more stewy, I don't know how else to say that, then go ahead and add more water if you like. What I will do is I will just add water, add the 2 cups of water to this, and I'll turn the heat down so it simmers, so I'm not losing the water. And I will let that cook for about 30 minutes or until the potatoes are soft. So it's been a half an hour, and this has been cooking away, bubbling up. And we are now going to check the potato to make sure that they are nice and soft. And as you can see, it just mashes right up, and so I could call that done. If you want yours to be thicker, you can mash some of the potatoes into the stew with the back of your spoon, just like that. The final thing to do is to get a taste of this. So let's do that. So here we go. That is wonderful. Doesn't need anything at all. Okay, so that, I will call that done. If you feel like you need it to be spicier, feel free to add some cayenne pepper or any other type of hot pepper to it. If you feel it needs more salt, just adjust it for your taste. This is ready to be served on top of rice or with chapati or roti. So let's go ahead and spoon that into a serving bowl and add our garnish. Let's add a little bit of cilantro and voila, beautiful, all done, ready for your table. So go ahead and enjoy your dinner, and thank you for allowing me into your space. Okay, just an end note for the vegan curry. At this point, the vegan curry also should be cooked because you are looking for the potato to be really soft, and you are looking for the cauliflower to be cooked but not mushy. So that should also be done at this point. Once again, thank you for allowing me to cook with you and enjoy the curry.